Hi there, folks, and welcome back to another episode of Airgun Reporter. I'm your host, Paul Capello, and for today's episode, we're going to check out the Heckler & Koch P30. This is a replica of the actual firearm that came out a couple of years ago. When it came out in prototype form, it was very, very interesting. Now it's an extremely popular handgun you can find in 9mm. It's so popular, in fact, Umarex went ahead and made a replica of it. This beauty is the subject of this episode, so let's take it to the bench and check it out. Okay, folks, we're back here at the Airgun Reporter bench. You've seen me sitting here a lot of times. Now, I don't sit on my butt all day long just for doing these shows. It's so much easier to have all my gear around me. Anyway, I digress. The Heckler & Koch P30 from Umarex. Very cool. This is an action pistol with a twist. It not only shoots pellets, it shoots BBs as well. Let me get to the top level details first. It has an all metal slide, and the rear sight is adjustable for windage. It has a small grub screw there. You loosen that with an Allen key, and you can move it left or right. Here's another feature of the P30, and that's the safety. Can you find out where the safety is there? Aha, it's all hidden. Press that small block in there. Got a cross-slide safety. There it is. Really cool. Very low profile. Easy to get to, and easy to turn off with just your thumb like that. Underneath the P30, we have a Weaver-style accessory rail. This is excellent for putting accessories on, like a flashlight or a laser. In fact, I have one here, the Walther Night Force. Very easily slips on. There you go. Looks like they were made for each other. Single action and double action. Very cool. You don't find this on the lower end pistols, but you'll find it on the higher end Umarex pistols. Something I really like about collecting these. Okay, another feature that is very interesting on the P30 here, it has a decocking key. I haven't seen this on any other Umarex pistol before, but if you were to pull the hammer back and decide not to take your shot, you just press that key and it decocks the pistol. Now I have it on safe, obviously, but even if this was hot, it would not fire. Okay, moving on. Drop-free magazine. Press the small lever there by the trigger guard, and your magazine drops free. Now this magazine is special. It not only holds the CO2 cartridge, but it also holds the BBs. There's a special locking button right there. When you press that in, gives you access to the follower. Little spring-loaded guide there, and your BBs go right in that hole. Now this holds 15 rounds, but remember, you can only shoot pellets or BBs, never pellets and BBs at the same time. You will jam things up, you'll foul it up, you'll have to return it, you'll be crying, and you won't have anything to shoot until you get this back from the manufacturer. So remember, do not shoot pellets and BBs at the same time. Just like other Umarex action pistols, to open the action, press down on the lever. Now you have access to your 8-shot rotary clip. Now these are your basic Umarex 8-shot clips. You could probably use these if you have them from other pistols. Okay, we'll close that up. Now I'm going to show you how to switch over to BBs. Now before you can shoot BBs, you have to do something to the pistol. And that is part of this accessory kit here. Open up your little poly bag, and you have this little black spacer. And what this spacer does is it fills the space where your 8-shot rotary clip would have gone. So you would put that in there, close it back up. Now you can shoot BBs. You can't have this in when you're shooting BBs. Remember that. You'll break it and you'll be crying again. Okay, loading is very easy. Like I said, you pull back the follower, drop your BBs in there, release it, put it back in, you're ready to shoot BBs. Okay, let me tell you, this thing is pretty accurate, and that's due to the fact that it has a rifled barrel. When you're using pellets, it's much more accurate than BBs, but BBs are inexpensive. You can get thousands of them for just a few bucks. Pellets are a bit more expensive, but like any action pistol that shoots BBs and pellets, it's going to be more accurate with the pellets. Another thing that was in the bag, a little pellet seeder. Now they recommend when you're loading the 8-shot rotary clip to seat the pellets as deeply as possible. I guess that gives the most accuracy, it prevents jamming, and probably gives consistency from shot to shot. Anybody knows that who likes to seat pellets with air guns. It does make a difference in some of them. Also in the bag is a spare rotary clip. You can never have too many of these. And like I said, these are the same ones that are found in other Umarex action pistols. All I need is 1,000 of these and 10 people to keep these loaded for me all day long. I'll just sit back and plink hands. Okay, now we're gonna do some chrony testing. Why? Because we like to. That's why. I'm gonna be using the Meister Coogan pellet. And then we're gonna plink and have some more fun, because that's what collecting action pistols is all about. Collect all of them. I love them all. Action pistols are one of my favorite things to collect. All right, so here's the results of our chrony testing with the H&K P30 and Meister Coogan pellets. My average was 299 feet per second. Let's say 300. Come on, let's give it a break. Our fastest was 308. Our slowest was 289. Our extreme spread was 18.27 feet per second, and our standard deviation was 6 feet per second. All right, now that we got this chrony business out of the way, let's go ahead and shoot some targets. I have a reactive target set up downrange. We'll be shooting BBs and pellets. Also, I've got some shotgun shells. Now, they're not full, of course. I'm not crazy, but I was shooting skeet the other day with my brother, and we spent a few hours doing it, so we have a whole bunch of empty shells, and those make great targets for mini sniping, for action pistols. Reduce, reuse, recycle. They make great targets. Let's go ahead and shoot some. The question on everybody's mind is, how many shots will I get from a 12-gram cartridge? Well, if I know my Umarex action pistols, and I think I know them pretty well, we'll probably get about 80 or 90 good shots from this pistol. I have a target set up downrange. We'll go ahead and shoot a whole bunch of pellets at it until our accuracy drops off and it's kaput. Let's go see what happens. Okay, so according to our test, we got about 100 good shots on one CO2 cartridge.